invoking involved.
Do you know what a scolipede is, man?
Isn't that like, I have no idea.
Filipino?
There you go, Scotty. Good job.
How on earth would I know that? Do I look homo to you?
Oh, Gummy.
This game doesn't look very good.
Gummy's the Pokemon master. I hope you
Yeah,
know
I feel
that,
like
man.
I'm playing Pokemon, bro. Oh, eat this, nerd.
What the fuck are you playing?
You know, this is like if Area 52 met like a MOBA, bro. Like, what on earth is this?
What the fuck are you playing?
Oh, I got fireballs. Oh, I can roll. Oh, there's a dude with a quest. Like, I was wondering while this was loading, I was looking at it, and there's this dude streaming, but he didn't speak English, and now I'm playing it. Dude, I'm gonna be in a tournament. Whoa!
Yeah, Dylan, I can't watch this anymore, Dylan.
No, this is good. Yeah, I just proved my worth, dude. I beat those enemies. I'm invoking to. Oh, whoa, dude! I just turned into a Power Ranger, Chris. You gotta see right now. Bro. Like, wow, that kid just got pooped on, dude.
Yeah, set the broadcast to stop again.
Bro, what's the broadcast keep stopping for?
Hold on. I'm gonna check friends and followers. Yeah, I can't look at it. No, I want to.
What on earth? Let me check it myself. Twitch.
I don't want to see you turn into a Power Ranger.
Yeah, I turned into a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. Like, that was crazy.
I have the pass, Sonny boy.
It's working for me, you homo.
Call me a homo.
Your internet blows.
Your flamer.
You blow me's your dog.
Okay.
You play baseball like
Turn
a
off his
girl.
music real quick. Angels in the outfield better.
Scotty, please.
I can do an online tournament, bro. That's what I am playing. Win 10 matches in Jungle of Orth in less than 3 days. Yeah, right. Like, I'm gonna play this game 10 times. Almost done already.
Was that a free to play?
During your first matches, you'll have extra protection. Like, what type of protection are we talking about?
Oh shit!
Condoms.
My dragons.
That's what I was
Dragon
thinking.
City.
Oh.
I forgot my dragons in Dragon City, guys.
Oh, it is a MOBA.
Crap.
Take a look at a few basic tips. Come on, I played MOBAs before. In this map, 2 teams compete to destroy the enemy team's core, which is protected by 4 towers that will halt the enemy's advance.
You were screening Oni Girl.
You can find statues of powerful warriors, which upon being destroyed will give you minions to help you in battle. Okay. By eliminating enemies, you will achieve experience points and level up during the match, which will make you stronger and more resilient.
Why are you playing Oni Girl?
I'm not playing Onigiri, Connor.
No, why were you?
Oh, because Onigiri is the top 5 greatest games of all time. Okay, I gotta work as a team.
You obviously know why.
Because it was free, Connor.
You're right. That's like saying Warframe's the top 3.
Warframe's.
It's bad. Free, it's very bad. It's a bad game. It is bad. The average waiting time is 52 seconds.
Y'all both were just terrible at it.
It was hard to be terrible on a non-multiplayer game. That's like saying you're bad at Skyrim. Like, it doesn't happen. It matters how much you play it.
Dude, listen.
Yeah, I'm bad at Skyrim.
Like, I'm so bad at Borderlands. You can't be bad at Borderlands just if you put time into playing it.
I'm bad at Borderlands.
That makes no
sense. Have you played it?
This is a long search here.
Probably terrible.
Flaming arrow attack? I'm done.
Like, Chris didn't even put any mods on his character.
For what?
How long
You
does it
weren't
take to
putting
find
any
a
mods
match?
on
I'm
your
gonna throw it into a
warfare.
random 360 match like in Heroes.
Like, you were supposed to put health and shield mods on. You're like, screw mods, dude. They probably do nothing.
They probably don't.
They do, dude. That's what freaking makes you a flamer in the game.
How
Yeah,
does that make
Chris,
me a
that's what
flamer,
makes
man?
you a flamer, bro. Good thing the average wait time
Oh
is
shit.
40 seconds, and I've been waiting for a minute 30. Like, come on.
Gotta mesh it. I'll help you, bruh. Don't even sweat it.
Are you downloading the game, Chris?
No, I'm not downloading
I
the
just did
game.
this level!
Bruh. I'm
Gotta
still in
give
a
you some
lobby
assist.
already, bro.
Dude, are you crying?
I am crying. This is awful. There we
What
go.
the heck? I already did this level. I don't want to do it again.
My
My left
back.
wing is a tank. What on earth is going on here?
Did you come in like a wrecking
Yeah, I already
ball?
did the
Sorry.
level and I still
start.
have everything.
Should I start? I'm ready. I'm ready. The jungle of dude, that dude's got a sniper. What the? Yo, is that a? Is that Nova?
You're a Nova.
Idle Crusade. Yeah, I'll pass. Sorry, guys.
You'd probably be in a flamer and playing some dumb
That's
MOBA.
thanks.
Connor, I cannot tell you if it's a MOBA yet because I have not played it.
I
But
can't stand MOBAs, dude.
Yeah, tell him it's a MOBA because you played it already, bro. Just tell him.
it's like Chris was trying to tell me yesterday that Heroes of the Storm wasn't a MOBA. Like this doesn't make sense.
I didn't say it wasn't a MOBA. I said it
Yo,
was
Heroes of the Storm was the most overrated piece of garbage.
But is it a MOBA, Connor? Answer that question.
It
It is
is
a MOBA.
MOBA. I'm saying it doesn't. I don't know, man. It's
Yo,
not-
I was streaming yesterday. You can go back and watch me say it wasn't a MOBA, okay?
It is a
I didn't
MOBA.
know. I know
The
it's a
battle has
saying
begun.
it's not. It doesn't have
MOBA
the
is
popularity
how is it
like
not a
Dota
MOBA?
or. You're an idiot, Connor.
Wow,
Yeah, these kids are about to get pooped on, bro. I'm
How is
pushing the
how
lane
is Heroes of the
hard.
Storm not a MOBA? It's obviously a MOBA.
Oh my
So
god,
it doesn't have
grab
the
me.
popularity of League or Dota. Doesn't have their own tournaments. There's no
What does that
fucking hero
make it
tournament.
not? How does that make it not a MOBA?
I'm not. I
Oh, the
wasn't
tower's
saying it
pooping on my whole
wasn't a MOBA.
family. Oh, run!
Is that what Dylan was saying last night?
I don't know, man.
I heard a
That
bunch
was
of people
Connor saying
complaining
that. Look at that, 1 kill. Easy. How do I heal?
Were you the one saying that last night?
The tome has reappeared.
What? What was I saying?
That Heroes wasn't a MOBA? Who was
No,
that?
that was Chris saying it wasn't a MOBA last night.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
It fits every description of a MOBA.
It does. I don't
There's no
understand why it's
tournaments
not.
for it.
Who cares?
Yes, there is.
I care.
Back to jerky mode.
Chris, it has an online league.
Oh wow, online
It's
league.
multiplayer online.
Like, have you
battle.
not heard of BlizzCon, Chris?
I've heard of BlizzCon.
Well, you know what? They
Bird.
competed for a few $1 million there, as well as Hearthstone, and as well as some other game that I forget the name of.
Chris, what you said is like
Just
saying that
saying.
freaking Call of Duty Ghosts
I heard
is
that.
not a first-person shooter because it's not as
That's
good
what I
as-
said.
The tome has reappeared.
Like, this kid plays a league, like the most overrated MOBA.
It has more fucking players than heroes.
Okay, what's your point? Is
You're
Freddy
gonna
Wap,
say
is
it
Freddy
doesn't-
Wap the greatest of
If
all
it
time?
doesn't, huh?
Is Freddy Wap the greatest of all time because he just has a lot of people listening to him?
Both of y'all are
Freddy Wap
flamers.
is fair. Connor, you're trying to call someone a flamer.
Kid is a
Both played
wizard,
MOBAs
dude.
all
He's
year.
rolling all over the place. Oh, I turned into a Power Ranger again! Oh, this kid is getting pooped on. He was not ready for Power Ranger mode, bro. Oh, shoot. They double teamed me. I got pooped on. Like, I thought they said there was minions in this, bro. It's literally person on person. That dude just turned into, like,
It sounds like intergalactic tournaments.
You mean intergalactic planetary, but you haven't heard of the Beastie Boys, so why
The
am I
tome
saying
has
that?
reappeared.
I feel like no one understands what they're doing because we're all level 1 and just walking around. Oh, I turned into one. Oh, we all turned into one, dude. Let's go. Squad going up on a Tuesday. Come at me, nerd. Come at me. Plebeian? Plebeian, are you spooked? Are you spooked? He's spooked right now. You're done. You're done.
Draymond Tork called me a pleb yesterday.
Right. I'm pooping on the nerd, dude.
She
He's
straight up
spooked.
says pleb.
Well, she wasn't lying.
Come
No,
here,
she definitely
plebeian.
wasn't.
How do you even roll? Oh, get him! Get him! God, this game is bad. Like, let me tell you.
The
I thought you
tome
said it
has
was good.
reappeared.
Oh my god, this game's so good, guys! Ah!
When did I say that?
Oh gee, when you first started.
Oh yeah, I just wanted you to watch. My dude can turn into a Power Ranger, bro. Like, not a good game.
Power Rangers.
Sadly.
Chris, I bet you're just mad because you're not a Power Ranger.
I did?
I would have commented saying
Let me see this. That was you, nerd. Yo, you're always Spetsnaz, aren't you? Oh, wow. Alright.
Alright, I'm just
The
putting my
tome has
2 cents in here.
reappeared.
Blizzard doesn't even call Heroes of the Storm a MOBA. I'm gonna leave it at that.
It is a MOBA.
No, it's not! Blizzard didn't even call it. It's not a MOBA. Blizzard
It's
said
100% a MOBA.
It's
There's
not a
nothing.
MOBA.
Prove what it's not, what doesn't make it a
Look up what
MOBA.
a MOBA is.
It's
dummy.
nothing
That's
like
what I was saying
Dota and
yesterday.
League of
If it's
Legends.
every single category and every single thing, it needs to be a
League
MOBA.
of Legends.
If Heroes isn't a MOBA, then League of Legends is not a MOBA, and Dota is not a MOBA either. Neither is Smite,
Dota is
even
the
though
original. Dota is the original MOBA, though. What are you
it doesn't matter. If Heroes doesn't fit the definition of a MOBA, then that is 100% not a
Do you
MOBA.
know what a MOBA is, though?
Yes, it is. Look up the definition. Look up the definition. Look up the definition. We did this last night, and we showed how wrong Chris was.
I just screenshotted something from Blizzard. I just screenshotted something.
It doesn't matter if it's every definition of a MOBA. Let me look it up right now.
It's a fucking hero. It's a hero brawler. Look it up. Look up the difference from a hero brawler and a MOBA. Go ahead and look it
MOBA
up. Bro.
definition.
A MOBA is the same thing as a hero
Go
brawler.
up. Go look it up.
Alright.
MOBAs are the same thing as hero brawlers.
You can't even touch.
Multiplayer Online Battle Arena, MOBA. Also known as
Nobody's
a
ever
ARTS,
done that.
apparently, action real-time strategy, who cares? From a
That's
video
what Dota
game, a single player
That's what League of
can,
Legends
it's the same thing, it's also known as ARTS.
Oh yeah.
Is a video game in which a player controls a single character on 2 teams. The objective is to destroy the opposing team's main structure, core, whatever, with the assistance of periodically spawned computer-controlled units that march forward on set paths. The player characters typically have various abilities and advantages to improve over the course of the game and
The tome
contribute
has
to the overall
reappeared.
strategy, whatever. Fusion of action games real time. Players do not usually construct either buildings or units.
I'm telling you, you Google
End
search
of it.
"Is Heroes of the Storm a MOBA?" No place on the internet will say it's a MOBA.
Is
Zero.
anyone asking? Because
Zero, bro.
everyone
Who
knows. Because
cares?
if you look at the definition,
Zero,
there's
bro.
no question. There's no
Allied
question at
tower
all. You
destroyed.
can't even
You
argue
don't
it.
buy. All right, look. You don't buy items.
That's not part of
You
what a
don't-
MOBA is.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I just looked at the definition. You can look yourself.
Enemy Darkling summoned.
All right, so you're gonna tell me
Dummy,
the
you're
original
basing the
MOBA game
definition of MOBA off of Dota.
from the very first MOBA game ever made, Connor. That's
Yeah,
the
but that
reason
doesn't
the
make the
fucking
definition.
That's the reason the definition MOBA exists is because of Dota. Are you kidding?
Alright, I
Tome
put
has
MOBA
reappeared.
versus
Listen,
hero category.
listen.
Very first one. Here's the Storm most casual MOBA. Here's the Storm newest MOBA. Here, Dota 2 versus
Not a
Heroes of the
MOBA.
Storm. Which MOBA is right for you? None of these are even questioning it. You're the first one I've ever heard this say this. Top 10 MOBA games of
Type
2015.
in "Is Heroes of the Storm
Oh,
a MOBA?"
Hero.
Allied tower
What did they
destroyed.
list? Here's the Storm on top MOBA games of 2015. I need to see this.
Probably not.
League of Legends #1, obviously. Dota #2. Infinite Crisis. What the mess? Smite #4. Heroes 5. Wait, Heroes in New Earth 5. Heroes of the Storm 6.
The tome has
Overwatch.
reappeared.
FPS MOBA. That's true. That's 7. Air Mech. Never even heard of it. Strife. Never heard of that. Magicka Wizard Wars.
Why Heroes of the Storm isn't a MOBA but a hero brawler?
Kinda is. You're just sitting there killing minions and battling other.
That could be said for every game. I don't think pros go into the game as thinking, you know, let's just kill the minions. You know, maybe something will happen.
It's just you just kill people. That's it.
Allied tower
Could be another
destroyed.
Call of Duty game. All you're doing.
A hero brawl is like freaking.
Wow, I got disconnected from the match.
Hero brawl is like messing every.
Okay, so I guess, and if you're saying it like that, Gummy, I guess Call of Duty isn't a competitive shooter, neither is CSGO, because both of them are just shoot enemies. So that doesn't work either.
That doesn't make any. If you look up
Neither
the
does what
definition of
you're
a hero
saying.
brawler and you look up the
What do you mean
but if you look up,
towers?
if you look
There are
up,
tow-
is Heroes of the Storm a MOBA?
I'm
Not
looking
one
up
place on the
hero
internet
brawler.
will say.
You know why? Because they're all opinions, not facts.
No, because
You
do you know what a
think
fucking you can't. You're yelling at me for basing the original. You're yelling at me for basing what created the term MOBA. A MOBA.
Yeah.
Is that what you're? All right.
Yes,
that
I
makes
am.
no fucking sense.
It does. It makes more
Because
sense than
even
a dollar.
League of
Okay,
Legends came along.
You can't
League
argue
of
it's a
Legends came
hero
before
brawler
Dota.
because hero brawler isn't even a real thing. I've never even seen it. I looked up hero brawler, it's not a definition or anything. It's just, it's
Because
nothing.
there isn't one.
Like I was wondering, what
Look
is
at
Gummy
just-
talking
All
about?
you have to do is type in "Is Heroes of the Storm a MOBA?"
Yeah, and I'm seeing an
everything
article
that
from
comes
November
up
9,
is
2013.
absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's not a MOBA. It's not a MOBA.
You know
it's not a
why?
MOBA.
Explain
It's not a
why.
MOBA.
Gummy,
It's
just
not a
explain
fucking MOBA
why.
because-
Okay.
Go ahead. Hold on. Connor, stop
What do you
talking.
mean
Go ahead and
explain why?
explain.
You have to compare it to the original MOBA that created the definition MOBA.
No,
Without
I have-
Dota, the
I have the
fucking definition
definition-
MOBA wouldn't even be a thing. It'd be that ADTR garbage or whatever that League of Legends is listed under.
Technically, League is also a MOBA. It's the same thing.
But before
MOBA.
Dota came
The
out,
same thing
it
as
was never
Dota.
considered a MOBA because
Oh,
Dota
I
made
know.
the term. Why do you think
MOBA,
people call it AD?
MOBA and
Just
ARTS,
the
MOBA and
term.
ARTS are the same thing. It doesn't matter what you called League before.
So,
It's completely
whatever the
irrelevant
When the
what the term
company
is.
says
What is
our
they should
game
have?
isn't a MOBA, it isn't a fucking MOBA.
It fits every definition.
It does fit every definition of it.
Then
You
it
just
can
have to.
fit
You have to
every-
say just one thing that says it's not a MOBA. Like anything that would fit the definition. Anything that would make it not a MOBA.
It's not.
That's like
you just
saying-
have to go look up.
That's
Like here,
saying
that's like when.
I'm
That's like.
smart,
Hold on.
but in
Hold on.
reality, I'm not, but
When the
just
creator
because
of
they say I am
MW3
means I am.
When the creator of MW3, Michael Bowling, before he left Infinity Ward, he said Call of Duty or Modern Warfare 3 isn't a competitive shooter, but it is. It's classified in every definition a competitive
Yeah,
shooter.
this is it.
It doesn't matter what the
That's
creator
what-
of the game said right before he left, it's a competitive shooter.
Yo, Gummy, I'm
Okay,
smart,
but it's
but
not a competitive MOBA. It's a fucking hero brawler.
I'm giving you the
Yeah,
same
so
exact
I'm
definition because
retarded,
it fits
but I
all
say I'm
definitions.
smart. but I'm not actually smart.
Like Call of Duty, not a competitive shooter,
Like
you
all
know,
these
because
fucking. I mean, yeah, Blizzard is hurting Heroes of the Storm by refusing to call it a MOBA.
some random
Blizzard
guy was
doesn't
just
call it
like,
a MOBA. No, Blizzard won't call it a MOBA. Blizzard won't call it a MOBA.
Neither would the
It's not a
creator of
fucking
Call of
MOBA.
Duty. He wouldn't call it a competitive shooter, but it is. That's what the game is.
Just because he says it isn't doesn't mean it's gonna make it
First-person
not.
shooter.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Gummy. But he said that. He also said it. He also said along with it that there wasn't enough new.
Congratulations. What I'm trying to say is, all right, but
That's the
He's the
same
head
thing.
of the
comparing an
company.
FPS comparing an
Oh my
FPS,
god.
comparing an FPS to a MOBA. What are you
He
trying
is
to do?
the
I'm
head of the company, and he said the same
We're
thing
not
you're saying about
comparing
Heroes.
to FPS.
Okay, but when you go look at it, every game out there is not made to be competitive. They don't make games to be competitive because there's more
Oh,
casual
clearly not, but
than
you
there
can-
ever is competitive. So you can call anything competitive if you have a community for it.
You can.
Heroes of the Storm is not a MOBA.
Competitive, or of relating to, or characterized by competition. That's all you need. It's competitive.
Correct.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Go
So
look
Modern
out
Warfare
there.
3 is a competitive shooter, despite what the company said about it.
Okay, congratulations. It can be whatever
Just
the hell
like,
it wants to be.
just like
If you have a
Heroes
large
is a
enough community, you
MOBA,
can make
just like
anything
what
competitive.
Heroes
So
is a
could
MOBA, no
Here's
matter
the
what
Storm be
the...
anything it wants to be?
No, it can't.
And
It
be
can
a
only be a
MOBA?
MOBA because it satisfies every part of the definition of being a MOBA.
Wanna know why people from Dota don't play Heroes? Because it's not a fucking MOBA. It's nothing like
Because
Dota.
it's a
Why
MOBA.
does it matter?
That's
Why
like
are
saying
people complaining?
that's like
Because
saying why don't
Dota
that's like saying why do the League of Legends people play Dota? Because they're good at League of Legends. That's what they're good at.
League
That's
of
why
Legends
whenever
people switch to Dota all the time, and Dota
that's like
switch to League of
whenever
Legends.
oh well yeah, but you can do that for everything. That's like
It's pretty much the same game. You buy items, you upgrade items. It's like
The
it has the
same
same.
objective
It has
in the
pretty much the
game.
same fucking map.
Everything's the same
MOBAs
objective.
have
The
one
first
map.
MOBA.
They don't have multiple
League doesn't
maps.
have.
I mean, yeah, I know League is different, but I know it's the same
Are you
layout.
kidding
It's a
me?
fucking square with three
League has.
lanes.
well,
Okay, so
you could say
what's the
that about
difference? MOBAs
CS:GO
have
and Call of Duty.
multiple
Some people
maps.
will agree. I think CS:GO and Call of Duty are very similar. I don't see many differences at all. And then other
They are,
people will
except one
just
you can't
argue.
aim.
Other people argue they're not even similar at all. Call of Duty isn't even a competitive FPS, but it is because it fits the definition. There's no
The
question
same.
about
Yeah, it
it.
can be competitive. Anything can be competitive if you have a large enough
Obviously,
community.
because it fits the
Well, you're
definition of a
competing
competitive
against other
shooter.
people in a lobby.
Just like if something fits the
It doesn't matter
definition
what
of a
genre. It doesn't
MOBA,
matter what genre of game. Dota has the largest prize pool of any other game out there.
Who cares?
that was also that was pretty irrelevant.
That was
I'm saying it doesn't. You can't try to.
just because they're the number one.
Okay,
and
You
so-
they
can't say I'm
created it.
wrong for comparing the thing.
Let's say this: if League of
created the
Legends
term MOBA,
came out, if League of
dude.
Legends
This is
came out
giving
tomorrow,
cancer.
if
I
League of
don't give
Legends,
a fuck, Connor. You're a fucking walking cancer.
if whoever
Well,
made
that
League of
means,
Legends came out tomorrow and he
dumb.
said that League of Legends is not a MOBA, it doesn't matter because it's still a
It'd be
MOBA.
false.
Yeah, it's still a MOBA.
It'd be
It doesn't
false.
matter what he said. If Michael Bowling came out and said MW3 isn't a competitive shooter,
Heroes
it's
is
still
just-
false. It's a competitive shooter.
Heroes is not a MOBA. I don't care.
It
what
fits
is.
every form of the definition. There's nothing. You haven't given me any
Well, it
argument
doesn't.
except the company said it
There's zero-
wasn't.
There's zero
Play
strategy
Heroes.
to it.
Well, that's
That
just
game of
you.
fucking
Get
ten-
in and
a
kill
10-year-old
Otherwise,
can
we
play
would
that
go
game.
be. That's what people who play
That's
Counter
the
Strike
most
say
casual
about.
hero. It's the
Go
most
ahead and
casual
finish,
hero
and then I'll
brawler
say
out
it.
there.
All right, that's not. That is relevant how casual it is, because obviously it's the most casual one out there. It doesn't matter, but
Obviously.
that's like what people on CS:GO say. There's no strategy in Call of Duty. Obviously, the pros have strategies throughout it. They just do. Doesn't matter what they think. They do. You think the people who are out there on Heroes of the Storm is thinking, let's just kill the minions. We're the best. You're TempoStorm.com. Let's kill the minions.
Okay, but you can't sit there and try to yell at me for comparing what created the term MOBA to Heroes.
It doesn't matter who
of the Storm.
created it.
the
That
one
wasn't the original thing.
complaining about it.
That wasn't the original argument. The original argument was Heroes is a MOBA, and by every definition, it fits the
Not a MOBA.
definition.
If you compare Heroes.
No, you're not
to what
comparing anything. You're
created the
comparing
term
it to the
MOBA.
definition.
The definition.
Yeah.
The
You need me to
definition
read it
doesn't
again?
matter what you have to compare the game to what created.
All right.
the
So you
term.
need 2 teams. Objective is to destroy a main structure. Okay. Wait. Let me stop
Why do
before I
you
read all
think-
that.
Why do you think League is so familiar to fucking
All right.
Dota?
What?
Because it's the same. League
Original
wanted to-
FPS. Who created the original first-person shooter?
It's a MOBA. Let's just get over it. There
It's
we go.
not a MOBA, Connor. You know nothing about MOBAs.
Okay, Wolfenstein 3D is not the first FPS. Doom. Okay, so Doom, Call of Duty is not like Doom. Doom is the first FPS. Call of Duty still counts as an FPS. They're not even similar. They're not even close
You
whatsoever.
know how big that fucking genre is? You're
It doesn't
going from
matter. A MOBA's a
FPS
genre
that
as
has
well.
Thousands and thousands
It
of
doesn't matter.
games
MOBA's a
to
genre
a
as
genre
well.
that has under fucking 50 games.
It doesn't matter. It fits the genre.
It doesn't fit any type of the genre at all.
I'll read it again, MOBA.
If you could maybe
Gen-
buy items,
MOBA,
maybe,
MOBA.
actually put
First
some
word,
strategy and
genre of video game. Player controls
They
a
don't
single
need the
character
heroes.
on 2 teams. Objective is to destroy the other team's structure with periodic spawn computer-controlled units on set paths. Player characters typically have various abilities and advantages over the course of the game. And that's it. And the players don't
Okay,
construct
so if you
buildings or
Google-
units.
That can
Here's
be.
the storm. It says genre, multiplayer
Connor, I
online
just
battle.
said that.
Alright, it can say whatever it like,
Why
but
do
when
you
the
care?
creator
Well,
of the game
Connor,
doesn't call it
Connor,
a fucking
multiplayer,
MOBA,
Connor,
it's not a
multiplayer,
MOBA.
Connor,
That's like saying
multiplayer,
I'm smart, Gummy. Just because I
Connor,
say it doesn't mean I am
multiplayer
smart.
online battle
retard.
arena is what MOBA stands for, Connor.
I know that.
But do you really?
It's like we've been over the
I'm not
argument that it
retarded.
doesn't matter what the company says because if League of Legends came out and said it was a MOBA, it's still MOBA. As well as Call of Duty is saying it wasn't competitive FPS, still a competitive FPS. That point's irrelevant.
Like giving bombs to terrorists and saying we didn't give it to them to kill people. We just
I
gave it
didn't get that at all.
to
Stupid.
them. Same. Basically the same thing.
So stupid.
No,
How did that
doesn't make any
compare?
sense, Connor.
I don't know.
You just completely
Connor,
just.
You're so stupid. Hands down, you are the stupidest person I know.
Chris, you're the blackest. You're the whitest black.
Connor, you're fucking
I know,
cancer. You're
thanks,
getting
man.
muted.
Get muted. I
Thanks,
want to hear you
man.
complain about MOBAs and
Alright, I don't want you to sit here and keep crying, you cancerous fuck.
fine. I'll mute you. So
Good, thank you.
Oh.
You've been doing less work for me. I don't have to get up and get my controller.